Well, my name is Gillian Triggs, and I'm the Assistant High Commissioner for Protection at the United Nations Refugee Agency. Well, of course, statelessness is a phenomenon in Europe as it is throughout the world, but there are many hundreds of thousands of people who do not have nationality in Europe. So it's a significant issue for all sorts of historical and political reasons. We would like to see a better mapping of the problem. In other words, we'd like to know where stateless people are, what the impediments are to them being included in society, to have an accuracy about numbers and the needs, children into school, access to health, people with disability, aged people who are stateless. So we'd like to map it. But longer term, we would very much like the European Network on Statelessness to be an advocate with the European Commission for a holistic plan of action and a strategy to deal with this. And curiously, other parts of the world do have such regional platforms, but oddly, Europe doesn't. And so we would hope to work with our partners to make that advocacy point. We work with partners almost all the time. We don't do very much on our own. So we're very collaborative, and we must work. We work with other UN agencies, with regional organizations, but increasingly, and COVID had something to do with this, increasingly with local groups, because they are closer to the problem. They've got a much clearer view of what's needed, and we can get funds directly to them increasingly. So that's very much an ambition of ours, and we're working much more closely at the local level with local community groups, and that might be a faith-based group, it might be a civil society group, but they are very, very important voices and enable the voice of refugees and stateless people themselves to be heard.